Hi, welcome to LSCS Online Video Tutorials, Part 1 of the introduction for CC Prog 3 or Object P. To get things started, we will be using the Eclipse IDE. So, I already created the Java project entitled Online Video Tutorials, and now I am creating a Java class. I'm gonna name it My Program. So as you can see, in comparison to the C project, in Java, we'll be starting with the public, a class, and the title of the project, or My Program in this case. This will be further discussed in a few projects. So in C, we have our int main, whereas for Java, we have our public static void main with the parameter string array with the name args. So it's enclosed with two curly brackets. Now, so in C, when we print our words or our program, we start with the printf. For Java, we're gonna use system.out.print ln and hello world. So here we have our entitled hello world. So let me just fix our frame. So yeah, so another example that I'm gonna print my first program. So if we're gonna compare the two prints, the first print, it doesn't have a ln at first. So the difference here is that ln stands for new line. So having a print without ln would make the string printed on the same line. So you have to take into consideration the new line in order for your program to go into the new line. So let's start with having our variables. So in Java, int is also available. There's also the double. There's also so we're gonna try to print now the variables. So it's going to be int I, then we're gonna have to print it. In printing, from like in comparison to C, we have to place a variable and then a referencing value. Here in Java, all you have to do is just print the string, in this case int I, and then put a plus sign or an append sign with the variable on it. So in this case, int I plus I, also double D equals plus D, and we run it, then we get the following screens. Hello world, my first program, int I is and double D is. So let me fix the spaces so you could have a proper understanding. Yeah. Fix that. So now I'm going to introduce a different. Let's try to get inputs. So in the case of C, when we're trying to get an input from the other user, we try to use scanf. While in this case of Java, what we're gonna do is we're introducing the concept of scanner. Scanner is a built-in function or library for Java, but it will be discussed on a different video. So scan is equals to new scanner with the parameter system.in. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna print, enter a digit for us to have a notification or a string input, and then I'm going to create another variable where we're gonna place our input. So it's gonna be input is equal to scan from the scanner dot next int. Next int is the way to retrieve variables that are int in nature. So there are different kinds of user input notification variables, which will be discussed in the next video also. So system.out.println, this is the value of input. So I plus input, we got this one. Hello world, my first program, int I is 0, double D is 10.0. Enter a digit, and I entered 10,000. Then this is the value of the input, 10,000. So this is the end of part 1. Hope you continue on and follow more of our program. Thank you, and hope to see you in the next video.